Lincoln. Now's the time to save big. Come in now and get 0% APR financing on most all models. See the Kubota and Toro zero-turn mowers, or check out the Husqvarna zero-turn and tractor models in stock now, and at 0% financing at Al-Ain Kubota, 3630 Highway 27 east of Lincoln, online at alankubota.com.
It's dead, whatever it is. Yeah.
Well, I can hear him.
Okay. All right, folks, welcome back to Newton-Conover High School here tonight. Just had a big interception by Craig with Rathbone. Hey, Calvin. We're good, okay. We're good, boys. We're good. Okay, we just got a looks like Newton-Conover just got a first down. So, first down for for North Lincoln here tonight, folks. No score here in the first quarter with 3 minutes and 16 seconds left. Clock is running. Here is a handoff to Jake Cerise. Cerise is trying to get across the 50, and he does, to about the 47, 48-yard line. Ken, so far here tonight, it's been all Newton-Conover. Newton-Conover took the opening kickoff.
Well, we had some technical issues, but let's catch you up here. Newton-Conover took the opening kickoff on their 17-yard line, marched all the way down to the 25-yard line, and they were stopped by an interception by Tick Rathbone at the goal line. He returned it back out to the 25, and now North Lincoln has the ball and moved it up to the 50, 2nd and 5.
Landon the quarterback under the center. Man in motion is Roos. Here's Williams. He breaks away.
Go all the way. Ty Williams up the middle for a 54-yard touchdown run.
Ty Williams, North Lincoln Knights puts North Lincoln on top here in the first quarter, 6-0, 2 minutes and 22 seconds left. And Ken, let's go back through the game here. Newton-Conover got the opening kickoff, Ken, and drove all the way down to the field inside the 20-yard line, actually on the 10-yard line, and then got a penalty and backed them up to about the 24-yard line. And then, folks, after that, it was a pass play, and Craig Rathbone intercepted the ball on the 1-yard line and took it up to about the 23, 24-yard line. And now North Lincoln just takes it all the way down the field on a touchdown run by Ty Williams, a 54-yard touchdown run. And
the kick is up, and it's good. And so it's 7-0 on the scoreboard. North Lincoln ahead.
Let me get back over here. Ken, switch headsets.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Just when you're done there, pause, click back into that pane.
Flip back what now?
When you're done on the commercials, click pause and click back in that pane.
Clip back in here?
Yeah, or just on that software.
Okay.
I got it.
How about live mic? How about the live mic? Click on that.
And all 4 of those is going to get your mic.
Okay. All right.
Whichever one you want to bring back.
I'll do that after this commercial. Can I have some? Here we go, Kenny. Okay, folks, welcome back to Newton-Conover here tonight. The North Lincoln Knights just scored a touchdown, and so they're up 7-0 on the First Federal scoreboard here tonight. And it's 2 minutes and 15 seconds left, Kenny.
That's right, and they put 7 on the scoreboard, and they kicked off here, and Newton-Conover received it right around the goal line, returned it up to the 16-yard line, it looks like, and that's where they'll start their second drive of the game.
So far, Ken, Newton-Conover's offense looked pretty good, driving the ball down the field on the first possession by them.
But North Lincoln made a big stop, and then their offense looked very efficient. Here's a pass to number 5 across the middle. He got close to a first down. Looked like a gain of about maybe 8 on the play.
Yeah, good play there by Newton-Conover. Coach Pack, the head football coach of Newton-Conover Red Devils. And Coach Basil over there on the sidelines of North Lincoln.
That's Covington, the pass receiver on that play. A gain of 9 yards they'll give him and bring up a 2nd and 1.
Newton-Conover with the football, folks. They're in the red uniforms. North Lincoln in the white. Here is a handoff set up the middle.
First down, and that is Wilfong, I believe.
Number 22, Kenny, for the
Wilfong.
You're right, Alan Wilfong.
And he's all the way up to the 33-yard line. So, nice gain on the play for a first down.
So, Newton-Conover, trip wide receivers to the right, single to the left. Quarterback in shotgun position, looking to throw the football. It's got a man open.
And he misses him.
Yeah, good route run there by the receiver there, number 1. And that gentleman is Zane Redmond. And the quarterback for the Newton-Conover Red Devils.
Justin Craig.
Outstanding quarterback.
And he's really been hitting his passes so
Yes,
far.
he
His
has.
first incompletion on that play.
Here's the pass play.
And
Almost
it's broken
intercepted.
up by Mr. Brady out there, Sam Brady, who knocked it away.
Say, Brady almost picked that ball off, Kenny.
He certainly did.
If he'd have got that one, he'd have took it to the house. There was nobody in front of him. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10.
3rd down and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Got a minute, 12 seconds left in the first quarter, folks. 7-0 on the First Federal scoreboard. Knights on top of the Red Devils.
Now, Newton-Conover converted some big 3rd down plays on that first drive before they were stopped.
Here's a pass play. He's going deep. And he's got a receiver
and he's overthrown.
He was open and just overthrown. So that's going to bring up 4th down. So I'm sure this will be a punting situation for the Red Devils.
He was going for Redmond, who is one of his top receivers, and overthrew it by a couple of yards. So they will go back in punting formation.
Back deep is George Fox, number 6 for the North Lincoln Knights. So in punting situation.
Snap is good, and here's the punt.
Oh, it's blocked! Number 15, Jacob Klein, blocked that punt. Big block there by the special teams.
Jacob Klein, who came through, unblocked him, and he got there and blocked it, and it rolls dead right around the 31-yard line, and that's where the North Lincoln Knights will take over in their second position.
Absolutely. So great play there by Klein. Come off the corner there, Ken. Come off the left corner, and nobody touched him. Came free and blocked it. Landon Beard, the quarterback, brings the Knights to the 30-yard line, Ken. Looking to put more points on the board before this first quarter over with. Here's a fake handoff. Beard got the football.
Beard got room. He's going to the outside. He's taking it to the corner.
Score,
it's going to be a touchdown.
Touchdown, Landon Beard, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice run, Tim, as he found a little room in the middle and then cut it to the outside and outran the pursuit for the second touchdown.
I tell you what, now that's speed right there. He went through the middle of the field, Ken, like you said, and cut back to the left and untouched all the way to the end zone. 13-0 here, folks, with the extra point PTA on the way. So North Lincoln for the 1-point conversion here. Kicking for them. Here's a snap. Here's the hold. Kick is up and good.
And on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard, it is North Lincoln 14, Newton-Conover nothing.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You the man. You the man. You the man. Hey, you're getting a raise. I want you to know that, both of y'all.
Tell Kevin.
He said, but where's his bonus for me and you? There you go.
Tell Kevin he owes me for the gas I burned.
You do halftime?
There you go.
I went pregame. I can do halftime.
Halftime?
I did pregame show and postgame.
Well, I know you did.
It's 20 minutes past my house the other way.
I know.
I've done a lot of
Okay, folks, welcome back to Newton-Conover here tonight, where the North Lincoln Knights just scored again. Got 51.3 seconds left in the first quarter, folks, and it's 14-0 on the First Federal scoreboard here tonight. And I tell you, Ken, Newton-Conover came out and really moved the ball really well on that North Lincoln defense, all the way down inside the 10-yard line, but couldn't punch it in through an interception. So now, folks, when you play in a really good football team, you can't make mistakes like that, Ken. They threw an interception, and North Lincoln's made them pay for it.
Yep. And here's the kickoff, and Tim, it is going to, Newton-Conover will take over here at the, let's see where they mark it. Look like the 20-yard line.
Ken, I want to thank Hunter Yancey and, of course, Peyton Warlick. They're here tonight working with us, cameramen, and also Peyton on the field doing tweets and stuff like that for helping us get this thing up and running.
Yeah, a little bit of technician work by those two guys to get us on the air, and we're happy about that so we can bring this big game to you tonight.
All right, here's a handoff to number 22. That's Wilfone. He was tripped up and fell down right before the 20-yard line, Ken.
Yeah, it looked like no gain or maybe a loss of a half a yard.
Want to apologize to our listeners out there for getting on just a little bit late, but we managed to get on there. 35 seconds left, folks, and the clock is ticking here in the first quarter. And looks like Newton-Conover is going to try to get enough play in before the first quarter is over with. Here's the quarterback back to throw the football. Got a man open, wide
it's
open.
Caught out there, and Brady on the tackle. Looks like a gain of about 7 or 8 on the pass play.
Yeah, the quarterback's outstanding quarterback, Justice Craig, folks. He is a junior, too, so Kenny, he'll be back next year. So I know Coach Pack is looking forward to have him back for his senior year here.
Yeah, and they have a lot of good players back next year, receivers as well as the quarterback.
Folks, we're going to stay right here. Got a timeout on the field. Kenny, go through some of the stats for us right quick that happened here in the first quarter.
Well, here in the first quarter, folks, let me recap some of the things that you missed when we were having our problems. North Lincoln kicked off to Newton-Conover, who took over the first possession, 17-yard line, and proceeded to march down the field, run a combination of run and pass, converted several big third-down plays, got down, as Tim said, inside the 15-yard line and got penalized. And on a third down play from the 24, they threw a pass and toward the end zone, intercepted right around the goal line by Craig Rathbond of North Lincoln, who returned it back to the 24-yard line, and that's where North Lincoln took over for their first position. They quickly ran a couple plays, got near midfield, and then Ty Williams broke through for a 54-yard touchdown run to put them up 7-0. On Newton-Conover's second possession, they were going to be 3 and out, but the punt was actually blocked by Klein, and they took over on the 31-yard line. First play, Beard takes it for a touchdown.
Here's Craig, handoff to the tailback, and he's hit hard. Number 22 comes up with the football. That's interesting there, Ken. So number 22 there, that's Carter, and he was hit hard, maybe got about 2 or 3 yards.
Well, Williams was a ball carrier on that, and so looked like a gain maybe of maybe 1 yard.
Folks, want to thank Jimmy Newsom, folks, of Newsom Tire Service, for being a part of our sponsorship here tonight. Justice Craig hands off, and man, is that Wilfone? Tell you what, Wilfone, the ball carrier, was stopped there. He was hit by, looks like number 56, Trevally Price there. Met him at the line of scrimmage, so he might picks up. He barely got back to the line. He might have lost a yard there.
Yeah, I think we lost a line. So now we're now a third down.
Second down and 11. Craig looking to throw the football, rolls out to his left, and he's going to be sacked. He is hit hard, Kenny, by Trevally Price, but I tell you who made that play.
And Ty Williams.
Ty Williams is the one who stopped him, Ken, and gave Price a chance to hit him.
So Williams and Price in on that big sack all the way back to the 20-yard line.
And, Kenny, I tell you right now, we talked to Coach Basil on the South Fort 2A High School football show. He was our special guest this week. And he spoke real highly of Ty Williams, what he met in the middle of that defense, Ken.
Yeah, in the middle. He's playing inside linebacker. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 21 from the 20-yard line of Newton-Conover Red Devils.
I tell you, Kenny, I think that Newton-Conover Red Devils woke up that defense after the first quarter. Here's a pass play by Craig.
Out, throwing it downfield.
He throws it.
It is almost picked off by Sam Brady. He went up high, got his hands on it, couldn't quite hang on to it, but that will bring up 4th down.
It's the intended receiver is number 1 there. Craig was trying to hit
and
Redmond.
We have a flag on the field, Tim, and it's roughing the passer.
I saw that coming, Kenny. Yep, he was hit hard too. So that's going to be an automatic first down.
You hate to see that on a play that would have actually, I don't know that it's automatic, Tim. It is a penalty and will bring up, I think, a 4th down and about 6 or 7.
Well, I was kind of thinking the NFL. You know what I'm saying? You roughing the passer, they automatically give you a first down on that. So I guess you're right, Ken.
Well, they're moving the stick, so I guess it is automatic.
That's what I thought. I thought it was a first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10, folks, for the Red Devils after roughing the passer on the Knights.
On the 35-yard line.
Got trip wide receivers to the right, got single to the left. And here's that snap to the quarterback. Looking to throw the football. That's
intercepted. Oh, couldn't quite hold it.
Jacob Klein dropped it,
Jacob Klein diving attempt, Tim. Almost came up with a great interception.
Yeah, I want to thank Jimmy Newsom, folks from Newsom Tire Service. Been in business for over, I think, 53 years, Ken, is what Jimmy was telling me. I want to thank those good folks. His father, Ken, Jim Bull Newsom, is in the Catawba Valley Hall of Fame. That gentleman played at Lenore Ryan College, and they're open 5 days a week, Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. I want to thank those good folks for being a part of our broadcast here tonight.
2nd and 10. Here's a give up the middle.
That's Wilfone.
Wilfone's ahead for a good gain of about 6 or 7 on the play.
I tell you, I like Wilfone. He's a good-looking running back, Ken, number 22 for the Red Devils. You're listening to the Ronaldo High School football game of the week here tonight, folks. And got about 9 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Already 14-0. Knights on top.
3rd
the Red Devils.
3rd and 3 for the Red Devils on their own 41-yard line.
And Craig, the quarterback, in shotgun position, got double wide receivers to the right, split backs. Here's a snap, throw out to number 4
on a little bubble screen. He's tackled, but we've got enough for the first down.
Sam Brady made a great stop there. I tell you, Ken.
A gain of about 7 or 8 on that play.
If he could have got by Brady there, Ken, he might have had some more yards there. Brady made a great tackle from behind coming from the inside part of the field. So excellent play by Sam Brady to stop him from maybe picking up a big gain there, Ken. Be 1st down and 10 for the Red Devils.
On their own 49-yard line.
Craig, the quarterback, here's a snap. Here is a handoff straight up the middle. He gets maybe a yard,
and
Ken.
Boy, he is smothered after about a yard gain by the interior of that North Lincoln defensive line.
Yeah, Brock Rankin was on the tackle as well as Snyder, number 44, and we like Snyder, Ken. He's just a sophomore. He's playing defensive tackle right there in the middle of that defense, and he's a big boy, Ken.
So 2nd and 9 right at midfield, folks, with North Lincoln leading 14-0 on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard.
Craig, the quarterback, double wide receivers to the left, single back. Here's a fake toss.
And he tries to keep it, but guess what?
He loses yard.
Nowhere as he met right at the line of scrimmage.
I tell you what, Ken, I can't tell if that's 25 or 85, Ken. He made a great tackle there.
Well,
that's 80. Is that 85 or 25, guys?
Your eyes are better than mine. I think it's 85.
That's Ty Castro, number 85.
Yeah.
Thank you there, Mr. Hunter Yancey. Hunter's our video guy here tonight.
He'll be and younger eyes than we have.
Yes, he's got young guys.
3rd and 9.
Here's a snap, and Craig looking for the football.
And it's going to be
dropped.
Man,
I tell you what, now that was close there, Kenny.
Yeah.
Rathbone knocked the ball down, but I tell you, the ball actually was going over his head.
Yeah, it was. He sort of hesitated, both receiver and defender, to look for the ball, and then it came, and it almost cleared his head, cleared Rathbone's head, but he was able to still defend it and bring up a punting situation, 4th and 9 from midfield.
George Fox back deep for the North Lincoln Knights.
Their last punt was blocked.
Well, I tell you, Jacob Klein came through there, Ken, untouched. I bet they'll touch him this time.
Probably so.
No pressure this time. Here comes the punt.
And it is called for the fair catch, but he gets out of the way, and it's going to roll inside the 5-yard line.
That's a great punt.
Be down, looks like on the 2.
That is a absolutely great punt there, folks. I want to thank Little Pigs Barbecue for being a part of our sponsor here tonight, Mr. Mike Stansel. Mike's been part of Little Pigs Barbecue, Ken, since 1963. His family started that business just like Jimmy Newsom's family did of Newsom Tire. And I tell you, Ken, I ate barbecue there yesterday. Some of the best barbecue I've ever eaten in my life, guys. Absolutely great barbecue.
Well, you can find great barbecue in this top of the country.
Yes, I'm telling you, man, this is
So
barbecue
what we've
south
got
here.
A flag on the play.
So I guess they're going to, make them punt it again? Is that right?
I think you're right.
So they're going to repunt that. It's going to be on Newton-Conover. That's going to back them out 5 more yards. Must have been offside, Ken.
Yeah. And I tell you what, that was a beautiful pump. It rolled dead and was down on the 3-yard line. So,
absolutely.
Of course, North Lincoln going to take this penalty and see if they come out better on this punt.
So that's going to bring up a 4th down and 14, folks. Fox still deep back for North Lincoln Knights. Here's the snap. Here's the punt.
And this is not as good a kick, but still gets out of the way, does North Lincoln. And it's still going to roll right around at the 11-yard line, will be down. Still a very effective punt.
Ken, have you not seen some good punting this year by some of these high school kids?
We certainly have in this conference. There's no doubt about that.
I want to thank the good folks here in the press box for making us feel at home here tonight. And I want to thank the food sponsor here too, Kenny. I'll see if I can find Pub and Grub out of Conover, folks. I'm telling you, they have got some great food up here. I want to thank Mr. John Ecker, the athletic director here. What a fine, outstanding young man he is, folks. And it's always good to be here in the press box at Newton-Conover. All righty, folks, here's the Knights taking over. They're on the 10-yard line. Here's a snap. Beard hands off to Williams. Williams got running room.
And breaks up, and looks like he may have got about 11 on the play for a first down.
I tell you, Ken, I like Williams. He's running the ball hard tonight. He's already scored one time on a lone touchdown run. So that's a first down and 10. Got 7 minutes and 4 seconds left, folks. 14-0 on the First Federal scoreboard. The ball will be placed, looks like, on the 23-yard line, Ken.
So that's a gain of 12 on that play.
Good run there by the sophomore running back, Mr. Ty Williams. Landon Beard, the quarterback, man in motion, Caruso. Here's a handoff straight up the middle.
And nothing doing this time, as still fighting for yardage is
Ty Williams. He picks up about maybe two tough yards there.
Yeah, it looked like he's going to be stopped for no gain.
Ken, our good friend on the sideline down there, Mr. Stephen Pack of Newton-Conover Red Devils. Want to say hello to his dad, Ronnie Pack. Coach Pack told me his dad has never missed a high school football game since he's been coaching, Ken. And Coach Pack is one of our favorite people, no doubt about it.
2nd and 8 from the 25 for the Knights.
Here's the pass play. Looking to throw the ball.
And he's hit as he's thrown it, but as he had an open receiver, but he was hit as he thrown it. Sam Brady was deep and had a couple of steps on everybody, but Beard was hit as he threw that ball, and it came up short.
So good play by the defense there in Newton-Conover Red Devils, Ken.
Well, tough. If Brady would have had just another second, he could have maybe completed that one, but he was hit as he was thrown.
I tell you, Beard, how was it tough? Ken, he got hit hard, but still managed to get the ball 35, 40 yards down the field.
Beard did a good job, but couldn't quite get enough on it because of the pressure. And here we have whistles on the timeout by North Lincoln.
All righty, folks, we'll be back right here at Newton-Conover at Gurley Stadium. Is everything good? What's wrong? We all can't hear the commercials? I got them turned wide up. Is there still nothing? Yeah, I can hear them. Can you hear us? we go, Kenny. Okay, folks, welcome back to Newton-Conover here tonight. Score 14-0 on the First Federal School Board. And Knights with the football.
3rd and 8.
Landon Beard, the quarterback, shotgun position, looking to throw the football, throws a little screen pass out to Williams.
First down to Williams, who gets out 37-yard line.
Got 5 minutes and 59 seconds left, folks, in the second quarter before half. Make sure you stay tuned to the halftime show brought to you by here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is Parker Farm Service, the good people out of Kings Mountain. Here's a handoff to Brady.
And good running room. He gets up for a gain of about 5 or 6 on the play.
So it's going to be first down, and actually it's going to be second down, Ken. Looks like about second and maybe 5. Maybe a long 5, I'd say, Ken. After Sam Brady made a good run there.
More like a short 4, Tim.
Okay, all right. I'll go with what you say. You could add and subtract better than I can. Landon Beard, the quarterback. Here's the handoff to Saru. Saru's got running room.
First down.
He's going to middle.
He goes taking it to the house. 20, 10, 15, 5. Touchdown.
No flags. Touchdown, North Lincoln, folks.
Keep going, keep going.
And I tell you what an outstanding run. Cerise broke it to the right side, cut back to the left, and it looked like he was going to keep coming to the left, but instead he went straight up the middle, folks, untouched. That's your favorite people right there, that offensive line.
Absolutely. 63
Golf for the working class. Yes, golf is no better than it is at the Glen Oaks Golf Course in Maiden, with special programs for seniors, men, ladies, and juniors, plus a driving range, banquet facilities, a swimming pool, picnic area, and more. For your tee time or other questions, call 828-428-2451. The Glen Oaks Golf Course, 245 Golf Course Road in Maiden. It's world class for the working class. From a basic trim to a full shave special, the Grooming Lady in Lincoln offers every service you need to keep your pet looking and feeling their best. Every Friday and Saturday, baths for 35-pound and under fur babies are just $15. $25 for fur babies, 36 pounds and over. And every Wednesday is Senior Day. If your pet is 10 years old or older, you pay only $10 for a bath. And if you're a first-timer, you get a 5% discount. The Grooming Lady, 1573 North Aspen Street in Lincoln, online at thegroominglady.net.
Double wide receivers to the left and right.
We have whistles.
Looks like delay of the game on the Red Devils. That's going to
move them
put them back 5
more.
yards.
That'll make it 3rd and 15 from the 30-yard line now.
So far, this defense has came alive here in the second quarter, Cam, for the Knights. I want to say hello to Kerry Miller. I don't know whether Kerry's over there or not, but if you're listening, Kerry, get yourself better, buddy. We'll see you next Friday.
Here's
a blitz.
Blitz up the middle.
Yes.
And it's thrown incomplete as Ty Williams come up the middle and was all over him.
I tell you, Ken, that's a youngster there, Ken, and he's playing middle linebacker, and he's about 5'4", Ken, looks like on the football field. And he hit that hole, Ken, and I tell you, he was all over Craig, the quarterback.
Yeah, he didn't have a chance. He had to just throw that in a way to survive.
He don't look like he's no bigger than 5'4", 125 pounds. I'm telling you, Ken, he's a little rascal, but he's tough as nails.
He is. So punting situation here as 4th and 15 from their own 30. The Red Devils will punt it away. Fox and single deep to return the punt.
Here's a snap. Good snap. Here's a punt.
And it's a bad punt, but it's going
Fox
to take
might
a
get that
roll.
one.
Fox
He's gonna
picks
pick
it
that up.
He brings it up the middle. He's got a little running room.
Oh, what a block.
Outside.
What
And
a block
throw
for
a flag.
That's a clean block, Kenny.
Sarouche with a great block.
Kenny, that was a clean block.
And he got flags for hit blocking the back. But, folks, that looked like a clean block from where I'm sitting.
He hit him right in the side of the face side, Kenny. So I don't know how they call that block in the back.
Well, but
And
they did.
That came from the side judge up there in the front. I'm saying,
Well, I seen 2 of them throw flags, so I think they both are wrong.
good return by Fox.
Yeah, it was. As he picked it up, advanced it about 8 or 10 yards, and then cut to the outside and had some running room over there and made about 15 more.
Kenny, we still got 4 minutes and 33 seconds left here in the second quarter, folks.
So that's going to back up the Knights here for their starting field possession for this time, and it's going to be on the 32-yard line is where they'll start this possession.
I tell you, Kenny, Coach Pack's football team, they got to stop North Lincoln now. They cannot allow them to score another touchdown and go into halftime 28-0. So here's a big defensive stance right here by Newton-Conover. Let's see if they can hold the Knights off the scoreboard and try to get the ball back and maybe try to get something on before the second quarter ends. Here's a handoff to Sarouche.
And he's in the open again, and he gets tripped up. He would look like he's going to break it up, and he got tripped up, and that slowed him down. But, folks, he's across midfield.
I tell you, Kenny, he had a touchdown, and he knew it.
And he's all the way out to the 42-yard line of Newton-Conover.
Yeah, Sarouche is kicking himself right now, folks. He's telling himself, I had a touchdown. He's going to go to the side. He just hit his head on top of the helmet. He's telling the coach, I had it, Coach. I don't think nobody hit him, Ken. I think he just lost his balance.
He's tripped. So that's about a 28-yard run. First 10.
Coach Basil gives him a pat on the butt. Here is a Landon Bear, the quarterback, got a man in motion. Here's a pass play, Ken. He's looking to throw the ball. He's got
a man open.
He's got Seth Whitley.
And Whitley's got
He's going to score a touchdown.
What a throw. And a catch out there, one-on-one by Mr. Whitley for a touchdown.
Did you see what Seth Whitley did, Ken, when he caught that football?
Yeah.
He tried to stretch it across.
He did. And that's a 42-yard touchdown pass from Beard to Seth Whitley. And that makes it 27.
What a play. What a play by Seth Whitley and Landon Beard. You know, I thought Landon was going to be sacked there, Ken. So that makes the score 27-0, folks. 3 minutes and 59 seconds left. And that's I tell you right now, Kenny, that's a huge touchdown right there for the North Lincoln Knights.
And on the try, here's the extra point. It's up, and it's good, and it's 28-0 North Lincoln on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard.
Owned business with over 30 years experience. They specialize in home security, small business, and local businesses and systems to fit every budget and business size. This month's special for as low as $250 down and only $45.99 a month will include keypad control station, indoor siren, 3 wireless door contacts, cellular communications with no home phone required, 1 wireless motion detector, and free app for wireless arm and disarm. Let Helm Security start protecting your world today. Ham Security, located at 419 East Sycamore Street in Lincoln, or call 704-732-7090.
Enjoy the peace of mind knowing that you and your family is covered. Top-notch insurance, that is. From your local agent, Jackie Dameron in Farm Bureau Insurance, 2000 North Aspen Street, Lincoln. See Jackie today for an expert quote on all of your auto, home, life, and health insurance. He can offer you an in-depth consultation today. Phone 704-735-1483. Farm Bureau Insurance in Lincoln. That's 704-735-1483. Jackie Dameron, your agent to see for expert insurance.
Folks, welcome back to Newton-Conover. The Knights just scored a touchdown. Seth Whitley just caught a pass for a touchdown.
And the kickoff goes into the end zone. So Newton-Conover will start at their own 20-yard line.
28-0, folks. 3 minutes and 59 seconds still left in the second quarter here tonight. And I tell you, Ken, in the first quarter, you can honestly say it was all Newton-Conover, even though North Lincoln scored a touchdown. But, Ken, I tell you, it's just like defensively and offensively, they just exploded.
Well, North Lincoln explosive. Actually, they scored 2 touchdowns right at the end of that
they
first
did,
quarter.
That's right, my fault.
Within about a 3-minute span. So that offense has really showed up now for North Lincoln.
Craig, the quarterback, here's a little pass out to the side.
And it's
Sarouse
dropped
and
him for a loss.
Travali Price, both of them Ken on the tackle.
Dropped him for a loss.
You know, that's one thing about this football team, Ken. They can play speed with you and power. They can do it both ways, folks. So really great tackle there. Good wrap up by Trey Price, and then Ceruce comes over and knocks him down. So here comes trip wide receivers to the right, single to the left.
2nd and 12 now as a loss of 2 on that last play.
So Justice Craig, the quarterback, here's the snap, looking to throw the football.
And here comes a pass rush, and he's going to be dropped. And he throws the ball, but it could be a fumble. We'll see what they do.
I think he was down on the ground.
He was down. He was down before he threw it, I believe.
The quarterback is down, too.
Intentional grounding, they call him.
And that's Trey Price. Trey Price on the tackle as well as number 21, Ken.
And that was way back at the 5-yard line where they called intentional grounding, and that's going to back them all the way up inside the 5-yard line.
Ken, that's Brock Rankin on a big play there. Ken, I need to start marking his name. I've called his name out a lot tonight. You got a yellow pencil somewhere I can mark his?
Well, here, this is what you need.
Yeah, let me have it right there. Thank you, sir.
Well,
I'll keep that. Let me keep that. Here we go. We're trying to mark people's names here, folks. And but, yeah, outstanding play by Brock Rankin and Trey Price. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 27, Ken. As you say, a country mile. Craig looking to throw the football.
And it's a little screen pass on the backside.
I tell you, Ceruce is chasing him, so is Jacob
And
Klein.
Ceruce knocks him down before he gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
I tell you, Klein, he made a great play too. So I tell you what, Kenny, don't be surprised if North Lincoln don't take a timeout here.
They do, I believe. As the clock is stopped at 2:45 left in the first half.
We're going to stay right here, folks. We want to welcome you to our broadcast here tonight, WLON 107.5 and 1050 AM. Tim Johnson, Kenny Link, Hunter Yancey, Peyton Worley. We're all here tonight, folks. We got video too, so if you like to turn on your laptop and just pull the game up, you can hear us live too on WLON as well as YouTube, KTCBroadcasting.com on the YouTube channel. Pull up the Newton-Conover and the North Lincoln game. Kenny, I tell you, Ken, I'm amazed. We knew North Lincoln was good, but I tell you, I mean, this Newton-Conover Red Devils team is a really good football team, well coached. They got a lot of speed on the football field, and 28-0, Ken. I didn't expect this.
And Newton-Conover started up great on that first drive, keeping the ball, moving it downfield, using the clock, but they got stopped by North Lincoln on the interception at the goal line, and since then it's been all North Lincoln as North Lincoln later forced another takeaway by blocking a punt, and they've had some explosive plays to score the touchdowns. Tim, all 4 touchdowns have come on long plays.
Kenny, I was here yesterday talking to Coach Pack, and he knew this team was good, North Lincoln, but I could get the sense of talking to him that he knew his team was good too.
Yeah, sure. All right, here's the punt.
Here's the
and here it
it's
comes.
blocked. There it is.
And it goes out of the end zone. It was blocked by, who is
Sam
that?
Brady. Sam Brady. Ken, he came straight up the middle. Sam Brady came straight up the middle for a safety. He blocked that in the end zone, Ken.
Was that, what is it, number 4?
Number 4, Sam Brady. Ken, I tell you, Ken, this is unbelievable. I mean, this is unbelievable.
So that's going to be a safety, folks. That'll be 2 points. And it is now 30-0.
So that makes it 30-0, folks, and they will get the football back with 2 minutes and 34 seconds left. So 2 minutes and 34 seconds. So
what they're fussing about?
all righty, folks.
Yeah.
2 minutes and 34 seconds left, Coach. And, Kenny, I'm trying to – it looks like it's they get an opportunity right now to score another touchdown, Ken. And do they not put 2 points on the scoreboard? Is that a safety?
I thought that was a safety.
I did too, but I don't – I mean, they might have not – I mean, I don't know. The ball – I thought it was 2 points, but maybe not.
Anyway.
There it is. There they just put it 2 points.
So it is 30-0 on
30-0.
that safety. And here's the kickoff by Newton-Conover.
And looks like Brady's going to take
Brady's
that kickoff.
Going to take it at the 26-yard line.
This could be dangerous, folks. If he can get away.
He's still trying to get away, but he's getting pushed back. He turns the call, but he is finally just pushed out of bounds.
Sam Brady, folks, I tell you, he was doing everything he can to keep running the football. So,
well, he ran about 40 yards, but he only didn't really go anywhere, folks.
Yeah.
The ball will be out of bounds on the 35-yard line, and that's where the North Lincoln Knights will take over. They actually mark it on the 34-yard line. So there is 2:33 left in the first half.
So 1st and 10 for the Knights, Ken. They're looking to put more points on the board.
Here they are.
So
Landon
Beard, the quarterback. Here's the snap. Here's a handoff to Williams.
He got
Williams breaks
room,
through.
and he gets a gain of about 9 or 10 on the play before he's dropped down.
Looks like he's going to be maybe a yard, maybe a half a yard short there, Ken. That's going to bring up – well, no, they're giving the first down.
So that's a gain of 10 for Mr. Williams.
So first down for the Knights. Clock is running, folks, 2 minutes and 11 seconds before halftime. Make sure you stay tuned to the halftime show. Stadium Halftime Show brought to you by Parker Farm Service. Hunter Yancey will have that live here at halftime with Kenny Link. Kenny, who's your player of the game?
We'll talk about it at halftime.
Okay. Here's a little toss out to Saru. Saru says, Kenny.
Cuts back, got running room, gets another 10, it looks like.
First down. Now, Kenny, you know North Lincoln's thinking more points here. Are they going to keep running the clock and possibly try to maybe call a timeout, stop the clock, maybe get more points on the board, maybe try to get them in field goal position?
Well, I think they've got all their timeouts, or maybe they have 2. I think they called one earlier. But I think as they get down closer, they'll probably do a little more clock management. Right now, they're still moving the ball on the ground.
A minute and 30 seconds left, folks, before halftime. Landon Bear, the quarterback. Here's a handoff to Saru. Saru breaks through, gets up about maybe 7-8 yards.
About 9 again.
That clock is still running, a minute and 15 seconds. And I'm going to tell you right now, Coach Basil's thinking more points. He's definitely thinking more points. Not real sure how many timeouts we got left.
Couple timeouts, Tim.
Two timeouts? Got 2 left?
Yeah, he's used 1.
Got the coaching staff right beside of us here, folks. Coach Mike Harrell, I see Coach Mike down there, and his coaching staff up here.
So North Lincoln taking their time here, folks.
Clock is running, 43 seconds left. Landon looking to throw the football, throw it down the field. He's going to run it now. That's holding back here.
And it's going to be probably holding.
Tell you what,
Beard
he might take it to the house.
To the
He's
10,
going to take it to the house.
To the 5.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds inside the 5, but there's a penalty flag way back.
Holding.
And it is holding. Back when he did his cutback, that's where the flag came out. So long run by Beard, but it's going to be nullified by the holding penalty.
Kenny, I tell you something about Landon Beard. He's not only a quarterback, but he's a running back too. He can run the football just as well as throwing it.
Yeah, he's got pretty good speed, but he's got great quickness, to make the cuts, and that makes a difference.
Yeah, no doubt about that. So that's going to back him up, folks. Got about 28 seconds left. I don't see Coach Basil throwing the football in this situation, Ken. I see him just running the football and just going in at halftime with a 30-0 lead.
We'll see. They've hit some big plays.
I mean, he could, but I just don't see it. Got a little echo, don't we?
We do.
I noticed that.
We need to maybe cut it down a little bit or something.
Okay, folks.
All right, now here it is. And Beard under center will give up the middle.
That's Sarouche.
And he breaks, and he actually is hit and fumbled, but he may have been down when he fumbled.
Got 18 seconds left, folks. Timeout.
And it will remain North Lincoln ball.
We're going to stay right here.
He had a gain of about 13 on that play.
Folks, make sure you stay tuned to the Stadium Halftime Show brought to you by Parker Farm Service. Tim Johnson, Kenny Link, Hunter Yancey, Peyton Wardick, we're all here tonight. KTC Broadcasting. We're live on the radio as well as on the WLON, KTCBroadcasting.com on YouTube, folks. You can check us out. Got a great view of the game here, Ken. And I tell you, what an absolutely first-class organization this is here at Red Devils Stadium here tonight at Gurley Field. Just great people in this press box.
And 28-0 ball game, folks, with 17.9 seconds left in this first half. The North Lincoln Knights have a third down and 3 at the 39-yard line of Newton-Conover. So they have one more timeout, Tim. They may try to
what little pass out?
They might
try to get it out of bounds, maybe get it for a field goal?
Yeah, and maybe have a chance for a field goal.
Well, you could, if you could get it a little farther, maybe throw to the end zone too, Kenny.
Yeah, let's see what they do here.
So Landon Beard, the quarterback, got single wide receiver to the right. Man in motion, Sarouche. Here's a little fake toss. He's looking to throw the football.
He's got a man open.
He's got Ty Williams.
Williams had got it, and
did he catch it? No, incomplete.
He's hit right as the ball gets there, and it falls short. So that's going to bring up fourth down.
10 seconds left, folks.
10.3 on the clock.
4th and 3. He's not going to punt it, I tell you that. He don't want to give him a chance to score. What do you think he'll do here?
I think he'll punt it away.
No, I don't think he will. I don't think he's going to punt it. You don't want to give him a chance to score in this situation. He's going to.
Well, after end of change of possession,
he can run the
stops.
clock out. He can, yeah.
I'm not sure he can.
Yeah,
but here he goes.
Here's a pass. He's throwing it deep. He's got Seth. Oh man, he had it in his hands and the ball came out, and that's going to be 2.2 seconds left. And Red Devils going to get the football right there, Ken.
Well, it's a nice play to say, hey, try to Hail Mary to the end zone, and even if you intercept it, you get it way back there rather than here.
Seth had the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he had two guys back there defending him, and he still almost came up with it right at the goal line, folks.
Yeah. I tell you, I thought Seth was going to bring the ball down, but I think the Red Devils just made a good play, too, by knocking that out of his hands. So,
I tell you what, Beard showing his arm off there a little bit.
He threw it probably, 45, close to 50 yards?
Close to 50 yards.
So Newton-Conover will take over here, folks. Craig, the quarterback, triple wide receivers to the left, single to the right. Got man coverage over here.
And North Lincoln playing deep here, just throwing it deep out here, and it is intercepted
by Tig.
Craig Rathbone. That will end the first half.
And, folks, it's 30-0 right here at the halftime here at Gurley Stadium. North Lincoln on top of the Red Devils, 30-0, and we'll be back, folks, in about 3 minutes.
You may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows. No matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Your Auto Owners Insurance Agency is Kell Insurance, 2304 East Main Street in Lincoln. Call 704-732-4646. Online at kellinsurance.com. Unless the Lord builds a house, its builders labor over it in vain. This is from Psalms 127, and this verse is what Key Builders in Lincoln is built on. Key Builders in Lincoln is large enough to do what the big boys do, but small enough to be personal. Bring your own plans or visit the website at keybuildersnc.com and view theirs. They have homes for everyone, so call your local hometown builder. Key Builders, 704-735-0040, or visit their office at 1459 North Aspen Street in Lincoln. Like them on Facebook, too. Since 1983, Lincoln Animal Hospital has been committed to providing a full range of services to our companion animals. Their goal is to provide outstanding services to their clients by administering to their pets the highest quality of veterinary care to live a longer, happier, and healthier life. Find out more by visiting the website at LincolnAnimalHospital.com or drop by their office at 112 North Generals Boulevard in Lincoln. Call 704-732-0728. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays from 8 till noon. Here's good news from Love Insurance Agency in Lincoln. Love Insurance Agency has just added 2 new nationally recognized companies. Now more than ever, Love Insurance Agency can give you more opportunities to shop and save you money. Love Insurance Agency insures all drivers. Chances are you can ride today at Love Insurance Agency, 820 East Main Street in Lincoln. Call 704-735-3135. Online at loveinsurance.com.
You know, there is no substitute for experience. That means you need to see owner Mike Head of Magix Motorsports, carrying over 35 years of knowledge with your motorcycle, ATV, UTV, repair, and service. Located on East Main Street in Lincoln, Magix Motorsports is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6 p.m., Saturday, 9 to noon. They can make your machine purr like a kitten. Oh, and see artist Raymond Davis for your graphics needs, too. Magix Motorsports and Graphics, East Main Street, Lincoln. Call 704-240-3602.
When Auto Owners Insurance was founded in 1916, the world was quite different. Yet with all that's changed, our commitment to be there when you need us most hasn't. By teaming up with independent agents, we've made a difference for generations of customers, and will for generations to come. And by making a difference every day, 100 years seem to go by in a flash.
Your local Auto Owners Insurance Agency is Mooney Insurance Agency, located at 528 East Main Street in Maiden. Call 828-428-8231.
And we're back here at Gurley Stadium, Newton-Conover High School, Parker Farm Service Stadium halftime show. Hunter Yancey taking over for Tim Johnson right now on the stadium halftime show, partnered with Ken Link. Ken, we got ourselves a really one-sided affair right now. 30-0, North Lincoln leads Newton-Conover. Both these teams coming into this game 4-0 in conference. Really conference title riding on the line between both of these teams, some would say. And what have we seen so far in the first half?
Well, it's been a dominant first half by North Lincoln, but the way it started out with North Lincoln kicking off to Newton-Conover, who took the ball on their own 17-yard line and started a sustained drive, marching down the field, combination of running by Will Fong and Shade and passing from Justice Craig, the quarterback.
Yeah.
And actually drove inside the 20-yard line, got penalized. And then on a big third down play from the 24, he threw toward the end zone, and that pass was picked off by Craig Rathbone of North Lincoln, who returned it back to the 24. And that's where that drive ended, and North Lincoln took over. They, on a few plays, got up to the almost the 54-yard line, the 46 of Newton-Conover. Of their own 46, I should say. At that point, Ty Williams found a hole up the middle, broke it all the way for a 54-yard touchdown to go up. Now, that was pretty late in the first half because Newton-Conover probably took about 7 minutes off the clock on that first drive. But then the second drive, Newton-Conover couldn't move after 3 downs. punted, and Jacob Klein blocked the punt, and North Lincoln took over on the 31-yard line on the first play. Landon Beard took it on the keeper all the way to the house, and at that point it was 14-0. That was with about a minute left in the second quarter. So all of a sudden a pretty close first quarter started to get out of hand, and then North Lincoln's defense stiffened. They continued to stop the Newton-Conover drives and had several explosive plays as 63-yard run by Jake Sarouse for a touchdown, a 42-yard pass play from Beard to Whitley for a touchdown, and another block punt, this time by Sam Brady, that went out of the end zone for a safety. And folks, that made it 30-0, and that's where we stand here at halftime with a 30-0 lead by the North Lincoln Knights.
30-0 lead by the Knights, and it sure has been a lot from both sides of the ball for North Lincoln, whether it was offensively or defensively. But really, I've been more impressed with North Lincoln with how their defense has showed up. North Lincoln, who really was stout against a spread offense when they played East Lincoln 2 weeks ago. Now they're looking just as stout against a Newton-Conover team who runs a very similar offense. They like to put the ball through the air and on the ground, so they've run a spread offense as well. North Lincoln, defensively, I think what's been most impressive has been their front four. They've been able to just send four and get pressure and be able to drop men back in coverage.
They have, and they blitzed a couple times with their linebackers, but they have had Justice Craig after that first drive under pressure. And because of that, he has been unable to get that passing attack going to his fine receivers out there, Johnson and Redmond. So, as you said, good defense by the Knights. They've had 4 takeaways in the first half, 2 interceptions. Rathbone had that interception in the first quarter, and at the end of the first half, on a long pass downfield, intercepted another. So they've got 2 interceptions and 2 block kicks in this first half.
Yeah, very big plays on the defensive side, and it looks like special teams. Yes, special teams that come out and playing as well. The offensive side of the ball for North Lincoln has been very balanced to me. They've been able to complete some big throws through the air. We know North Lincoln doesn't like to throw it much, but when they do on that play action, they're more than likely going to convert. Usually what North Lincoln likes to do is send either the guy in the tight end position in the backfield down in a seam and just catch the defense off guard because they're cheating up so close on their triple option play. And they've been able to exploit that a couple times tonight.
They have, and a couple of times just misses on a couple more.
Yes.
One time when they had a good pass rush against Beard, and he was hit when he was thrown and had a receiver wide open, but he couldn't quite get it there. Another time right before the half on a long pass to Whitley at the goal line, he battled 2 defenders and almost came up with that.
Yeah, so North Lincoln really is out here imposing their will. I know we like to talk about North Lincoln a lot, where obviously we follow them a lot, but Newton, I was coming into this game expecting a little bit more fight out of Newton. I thought they'd be a little bit more prepared. But North Lincoln so far has just done whatever they want to on the offensive side, but especially the defense. What do you think one of the keys for Newton coming out in this second half is going to be for them to be able to make this game a little bit more competitive?
Well, they've got to protect their passer some. I mean, their game is throwing it and running it, and they've had some nice runs, but the passing game has let them down because of the pass rush and the pressure by North Lincoln. If they can't get their passing game in gear, then it's going to be hard for them to make up this deficit and get back in this ball game.
Yeah, I think that's going to be something Newton-Conover in at halftime. The coaching staff's going to have to start maybe dogging a little bit this offensive line because their quarterback, we know he can make spectacular plays. He's been great all year. But if you don't have time and you're running for your life, nothing really ever is going to unfold on the offensive side of the football.
And the talk about this rushing attack with the North Lincoln Knights and some of the big plays, Sarouse, I have him with 137 yards rushing on only 6 carries. Of course, one of those was a 63-yard touchdown run. I have Ty Williams with 78 yards on only 4 carries and a touchdown. And Beard, 1 carry for 31 yards and a touchdown. So those are the 3 rushing touchdowns. The other was a 42-yard touchdown pass from Beard to Whitley.
Right.
And that's a lot of total offense with huge plays. All the plays have been long plays for Norton. Explosive plays for North Lincoln, Lincoln tonight.
Absolutely. And North Lincoln, they're trying to ride the hot hand they've had since week 1, where they lost a nail-biter really in overtime to Parkwood. But since then, it's been high sailings for North Lincoln, and all they know is how to win. It's what they've been doing for weeks, and it's really carried over into this game. Coach Basil, he gets a lot of credit, and I believe he deserves every bit of it.
I think he does, and we talked to him this week about this big game. And one of the things he said, we know they've got some speedy receivers. We've got to keep them in front of us. And I thought a key play in this first drive that Newton-Conover marched down the field, they converted several third and long plays with passes.
Yes.
But that third and long play from the 24, that interception by Rathbond, actually a long drive that came up empty as far as no points, I think was a key part in this game. If they could have scored on that first drive, I think it could have been a different situation.
Looks like I got a score update for us. Lake Norman Charter leads Lincolnton High School 22-13. That's a halftime score. Goodness gracious. Our 2 conference championship games on KTC are at halftime. So far it's a combined 57-0. Those 2 games, 57-0. I don't quite remember who else is playing right now for a possible chance at winning there. Oh, I know. Bessemer City and Thomas Jefferson are playing tonight. Both 5-0 in the conference. That's probably who it is. I don't know the exact score of that game, but I know here it is 30-0. North Lincoln all on top of Newton-Conover. I think North Lincoln has a real shot of making a little bit of noise this year in the playoffs, but let's not sleep on this Newton-Conover team either. I think this might just be one of those things where the matchup-wise, it's not quite what they were expecting, because even North Lincoln, who we know imposed their will against East Lincoln, that was a huge matchup nightmare for East Lincoln.
Yes, it was.
And they ran the same offense as Newton-Conover.
And what was impressive to me last week with the North Lincoln victory over Maiden,
yes,
who's got an excellent passing attack, and they shut them out. To me, that was very impressive.
And see, now those are 2 teams that are playing tonight as well. East Lincoln and Maiden are both playing each other at Maiden. But this is one of the things that is wild to me as well. North Lincoln is on the verge of shutting a team out back-to-back weeks.
Back.
I thought East Lincoln scored 7. They scored 7. Now, it was almost a trifecta back-to-back. So,
but here's the thing about that, Hunter. All 3 of them is quality teams.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's what's impressive.
All 3 of them are probably going to make the playoffs.
Yep, they will.
I know North Lincoln is definitely going to make the playoffs. And North Lincoln right now, with how they're playing, they're trying to fight for a top 3 seed.
Well, here's what just an update on what I saw. I looked at Max Prep today, and they have the rankings for the 2A teams.
Right.
All 2As. We're not getting to the small, large, but just all 2As. Had Shelby ranked first, Burns second, Reedsville third, and North Lincoln fourth.
Ooh.
So what that means is Burns won't be in the playoffs, assuming North Lincoln wins this conference. Burns is going to finish second in their conference, Shelby. So North Lincoln will have a higher seed than Burns.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And they already ranked higher than High Brighton.
Yeah.
So right now, if Shelby is also in the Big 2A, they would be ranked at least second in the West.
So the way it's looking right now as well is North Lincoln's going to have a lot of home playoff games.
They are.
They're going to have a lot of home
and
playoff games.
There's some discussion about, is Shelby small enough to be in small 2A? Now, if that would be the situation, North Lincoln would be the number 1 overall seed in the West.
Number 1 overall seed. That's exactly right. Well, we're winding it down here on the Parker Farm Service Stadium halftime show. Also want to give a quick shout-out to some of our sponsors for the game from the Newton area. Little Pigs Barbecue, 1904 North Main Avenue, Newton, North Carolina. Thank you, Little Pigs Barbecue. And also Newsom Tire Service, 1205 North Main Avenue, Newton-Conover, here in Newton. Owner Jimmy Newsom. And big thank you to them for being some of our sponsors tonight. And with that, we are getting ready to end the Parker Farm Service Stadium halftime show. When we come back, we will have the rest of the second half for the North Lincoln Knights and Newton-Conover Red Devils matchup, 30-0. North Lincoln with a commanding lead. We'll see if they can hang on to it or if Newton-Conover makes the correct decisions at halftime to make a quick comeback. We'll be back after these messages on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR and a 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
Start your morning with a rich, smooth, and freshly brewed McCafe coffee. And now, get any size for just $1 at McDonald's. Limited time offer. Price of participation may vary. A la carte only.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR and a 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
Start your morning with a rich, smooth, and freshly brewed McCafe coffee. And now, get any size for just $1 at McDonald's. Limited time offer. Price of participation may vary. A la carte only.
Sunday lunch can only mean one thing: a trip to Mitchum's Kitchen in Vail for their famous fried chicken. Try their Sunday lunch special for only $7.29. Select from fried chicken, chicken rice and gravy, or barbecue, with the freshest vegetables including green beans, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, baked beans, and more, all topped off with one of their famous desserts. Come on in Sunday for some good home cooking. Mitchum's Kitchen, Highway 27 West at the Highway 274 intersection in Vail.
Napa know-how.
Napa Auto Parts in Lincoln will be celebrating 50 years of business this December. Owner and operated by Eddie Williams and his son Jason Williams, has an inventory that is up to date, and their professional staff can help you with any part that you need. Stop by Napa Auto Parts today, located at 136 North Generals Boulevard, open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 to 4:30 p.m., or call 704-735-0411. Napa Auto Parts also would like to say good luck to the Maiden Blue Devils this season and to number 55, Presley Poovey.
Napa know-how.
Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay zero money down. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Come on in now for all the details. All for good on the Kubota BX Series, the Kubota B Series, the Kubota L Series, and the Kubota MX Series tractors. Again, zero money down and 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get your new Kubota today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain. Dr. Paul H. Cloninger takes his time to invite you to visit his office on East Church Street in Cherryville. You'll find a state-of-the-art facility with excellent dental care from their competent and caring staff, offering a wide array of preventive, cosmetic, and restorative procedures. And they strive to improve your dental health and a higher quality of life. From dental implants to a root canal to just having your teeth cleaned. Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Dentistry. That's at 1015 East Church Street in Cherryville. Visit the website at engineeringyoursmile.com.
At People's Bank, we believe what makes you different makes you exceptional. Maybe you're a great listener or teach kids to read. Perhaps you rescue dogs or own your own bakery. What's unique about you is what we cherish most.
What's that?
With a name like People's Bank, you know we care about people. And we're here to help you achieve exceptional goals. People's Bank. Be exceptional.
I hear you.
Member FDIC.
Okay, folks, welcome back to the Newton-Conover High School here tonight, and where the Newton-Conover Red Devils are taking on the North Lincoln Knights. And Kenny, it's the halftime show brought to you by Parker Farm Service, and I know you and Mr. Hunter Yancey has been talking about the halftime. We haven't picked the player of the game, Ken.
Yeah,
key player.
We had some technical difficulties and came on late, and we didn't pick a key player of the game. But I'm going to pick him right now, even though the first half's already over. As a guy who's been playing well, and that'd be Jake Sarouse will be a player to watch.
Yeah, Sarouse, outstanding senior, folks. Committed a couple weeks ago, Ken, to Appalachian State University for track and field.
Yeah, here's a pooch kick by Newton-Conover, but it's taken by Newton-Conover, North Lincoln, and brought right back to around the 39-40 yard line of Newton-Conover.
Number 10 there.
There's
for
a flag there.
Allen Owen.
Where the ball was caught. Let's see what the call is. Did they say he called for a fair catch and then tried to run or what? Let's see what the call is. They're discussing it, the officials are. And it's called a delay of the game, I guess, because he did call for a fair catch and then attempted to run with it.
Well, Kenny, he actually bobbled the ball there, too. He almost fumbled a football, what it looked like to me.
If you call for a catch and you bobble it, you better go after it.
You better go after it,
So
right.
I'm just saying,
Kenny, I'm going to go through the standings right quick, folks, of the South Fork 2A standings. North Lincoln 4-0, 7-1 overall, 4-0 to conference. Newton-Conover 4-0 to conference, 6-2 overall. East Lincoln 3-1, 7-1. West Lincoln 2-2, 6-2 overall. Maiden Blue Devils 2-2 and 5-3, and I'll get back with more of them. Here's a handoff
to Brady, and he's up for a gain of, it looks like about 5 on the play.
Bandy's Trojans 1-3, 4-4 overall, Ken. Lincolnton Wolves 0-4 in the conference, 2-6 overall. And we have been told they are getting beat right now by the Lake Norman Charter, Ken. Big surprise homecoming tonight for Lincoln Wolves, 22-13 at halftime. Lake Norman Charter 0-4 and 1-7 overall, Kenny.
All right, second down and 6 for the North Lincoln Knights.
Landon Beard, quarterback under the center. Jake Sarouse was in motion, then stopped. Here's a handoff to Ty Williams up the middle. He breaks free.
Gets to the outside.
I tell you what, Ken, he might go, folks.
And he's off midfield, 40, 30, 25, and he's tripped up inside the 25-yard line.
Folks, I tell you what, that little man right there, soaking wet, probably 140 pounds, Ken, do you say?
Well, they list him 175, Tim.
Ken, he might be 175, but that might be with probably weighted down shoes and 2 or 3 pair of heavy pants on. I mean, Ken, he's a little, but, man, he is tough and he can run.
That's a 40-yard gain, folks, and that takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line of Newton-Conover, 1st and 10 for North Lincoln. Another West End Sales, first down.
Landon Beard, the quarterback. Under the center. Wide receivers to the left. Man in motion is Brady. Here's another handoff to Williams straight up the middle. He's hit hard at the line of scrimmage. Probably loses yard, Ken.
Yeah, nothing doing on that one, folks.
So that's going to break up second down and 10. Want to thank Jimmy Newsom, Ken. Newsom Tire Service out of Newton, folks. And want to thank those good folks for being a part of our broadcast tonight. Also, Little Pigs Barbecue. And
so they'll give him one on that. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 23-yard line for the Knights.
10 minutes, 17 seconds left.
And Newton-Conover almost jumps offside, but they hang in there. And
Landon Beard, the quarterback. Here's a handoff straight up the middle to Williams.
And he gains another, it looks like about 6 or 7.
I tell you something about Williams, Ken. When he breaks that first tackle, he's going to pick up 4 or 5 more yards before he hit anybody. He's so quick.
One thing that Coach Basil told us, he's got some of the best balance he's ever seen as a running back. He very seldom ever goes down on the first hit.
Yeah, and I can see that,
3rd
too.
and 3 now for North Lincoln.
9.5 minutes left to go. Here's Williams again.
And he gets the first down and still is bouncing off people and carries it inside the 10-yard line.
I tell you, Kenny, they're feeding him hard tonight. What an outstanding play there by Ty Williams. Inside the 10-yard line, Ken.
Gain of 8 and a 1st and goal now for the Knights.
The ball is going to be placed on the 9-yard line, folks. And
that's another West End Sales first down.
And North Lincoln is knocking on the door. 30-0, folks, on the First Fiddle scoreboard. 9 minutes and 15 seconds left, folks. Here is a handoff to Williams. He breaks clear. He's going to score, folks.
9-yard touchdown run for Ty Williams.
I tell you, Ty Williams, folks, made that little cut back to the right. And I tell you what an outstanding run there by Williams, a 9-yard run.
And that was all Williams on that drive except one run by Sam Brady for about 5 yards. So that makes it 36-0, pending the PAT here, as that is the 5th Silver Point Holmes touchdown.
Here's a snap. Snap is down.
And
it's
blocked. So the PAT will be no good, but the score is 36-0 on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard.
proclaim to you also, so that you too may have fellowship with us. And indeed, our fellowship is with the Father and with His Son, Jesus Christ. 1 John 1:3. Come join us at Rhine Heights United Methodist Church, located at 520 Madison Street, just up from Betty Ross Park. Sunday school at 10 and worship at 11. Follow us on Facebook. You are invited to worship and fellowship with us at Rhine Heights United Methodist Church.
It's an end of summer blowout sale at Rye Heating and Air Conditioning in Lincoln. Right now, get 0% financing for 60 months on a brand new system by York. Call for details at 980-389-0008. Call Rye Heating and Air Conditioning for your service. Ask about the Premier Customer Club, giving you peace of mind, energy savings, fuel repairs, improved capacity, extended equipment life, consistent performance with quality service by reliable technicians. That's Rye Heating and Air, 980-389-0008. Online at ryeheatingandair.com.
Okay, folks, welcome back to the Gurley Stadium here tonight. Tim Johnson, Kenny Link, Mr. Baseball here tonight.
And here's the kickoff, and it is taken on the 7-yard line and up the middle, and stopped is Johnson right at the 20.
Brady made the tackle there, Kenny. So that's Sam Brady, number 4, the senior, down on the kickoff there. He plays about every down, don't he, Kenny? I don't even think Sam Brady or Cerise comes off the field, do they?
I don't think they do. Maybe for a one play here or there until, it's a lopsided score, then they come off. But otherwise, they're on there every play. So this will be the first possession of the second half for Newton-Conover, trailing in this context 36-0. Justice Craig, the quarterback.
Craig in shotgun position. Here's a handoff to Wilfong. Wilfong breaks a couple tackles.
Gets ahead for a gain of, he's still going and gets a gain of about 5 or 6.
Wilfong running hard for the Red Devils. You know, Ken, it's 36-0 with 8 minutes and 30 seconds left. I'm going to be honest with you, I never saw this. I mean, I knew, like I said a while ago, I knew that North Lincoln was good, but I never saw.
Well, they're playing well.
They're playing here really well.
2nd and 4 for Newton-Conover.
Here's another handoff to straight up the middle, number 24 for the
Shade.
That's Shade, the big running back.
And he gets a gain of a couple before he stopped, short of the first down.
So North Lincoln, folks, is trying to do something they've never done before, Ken, in their whole entire school history in high school football. And that's win a conference championship, Ken.
Yeah. So it'd be about 3rd and 3 for the first down, it looks like.
Craig, the quarterback. Wide receivers to the left and right. Little throw out to
swing pass out, and it looks like they have the first down. They move across the 30-yard line to looks like the 32.
I think Daniel Carter. Yes, it was Daniel Carter on the tackle there, Ken, for the Knights. Number 22. I tell you, Ken, there's a lot of players on that side of the football, on the defensive side of the football, has had a great game. Williams, Rathbone, Brady, Cerusse. Price. I mean, you just got so many outstanding football players in that defense.
First down on the 31-yard line for Newton-Conover.
Here's Craig. Here's a handoff. Looks like it's going to be to Shade again, number 24.
Stop. Looked like for a yard loss on that one.
I tell you, and you got to compliment the defensive line too, Ken, of the defense there. I mean, you got number 66, and number 66 is the gentleman Joseph Alberte. And then you got, of course, Price, and you got Snyder, one of our favorite players, number 44, the big boy. He can play defense and offense. And, of course, you got Cerusse and number 21 on the outside there on the opposite side of Cerusse. That's Brock Rankin, and Rankin's had a great game tonight.
Yeah, the whole defense has played well so far. 2nd and 11.
Here they come.
And here's a pass as he was under heavy rush and falls incomplete.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 11, Ken. Got a big crowd from North Lincoln to get to see those folks over there. And want to say hello to David Baumgartner. David Baumgartner, he's out there listening, Ken. He's at home tonight. Want to say hello to him. He's one of the biggest fans of the North Lincoln Knights, and his grandson, Rathbone, Craig Rathbone's out there on the football field, Ken. Had 2 interceptions tonight.
That's there.
Double wide receivers to the left and right. Justice, Craig, the quarterback, looking to throw the football.
Here comes the pass rush, and
here they come.
3 after him. He's going to throw it away, and it's caught, but he's
inbounds
on the 3-yard line by number 3, but it's short of the first down.
I tell you,
a gain of about 6 or 7 on the play.
I tell you, Craig he took a beating tonight, Ken. He's limping now. The quarterback from North Lincoln.
So that was Johnson on that catch.
Newton-Conover, I'm sorry, folks, from Newton-Conover. He's took a beating tonight. He's being hit hard. Also want to say hello to the main man. I tell you, folks, you talking about press box. Kerry Miller is at home tonight recovering. So, Kerry, we want to say we love you, big man, and we want you to get better, and we'll see you next Friday night.
4th and 4, and Newton-Conover was going for it, Tim. Here's a pass, and
nice
it's caught
catch
for a first down by number 4.
Nice pass there by Craig, and nice catch there by the young man. That's Nichols, wide receiver, number 4, Ken. So, outstanding play there.
It's on the 46-yard line for a first down.
So, I think that's the second first down they've had on this drive, Ken. Is that right?
Yes, on this drive.
So 1st and 10 for the Red Devils, looking to put points on the board. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left. Here's a handoff to Wilfone, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage by Caruso. He picks up maybe about a yard and a half, Ken.
Yeah, little gain on the play. Maybe give him a yard. 2nd down and 9.
So 2nd down and 9.
Actually, there's maybe a half a yard.
Sorry about that, Kenny.
So Newton-Conover to the line of scrimmage. Craig back in the shotgun. Takes the snap and gives up the middle. And that is Shade, I believe. Let's see, or Wilfong.
That's Wilfong, yeah.
Wilfong for a gain of about 3 on that play.
So let's see here. 5 minutes and 23 seconds left in the third quarter. 36-0, folks. And it's going to be 3rd down and 8. So double wide receivers to the right, single to the left. Got a back in the backfield with Craig, the quarterback, in shotgun. Here's a snap, a fake handoff, looking to throw the football across the middle.
Here comes a pass rush as he's flushed out to the side. Now he throws it, and it's intercepted out of bounds.
He's out of bounds, yeah.
It's
nice play by Daniel Carter
but the ball was out of bounds, so that's going to be incomplete and bring up a 4th down.
You know what? He made a great play there, Ken.
Yeah, he just, the ball was a little bit out of bounds.
So good call there by the official.
And the quarterback was rushed by 3 of those defensive linemen of North Lincoln.
Yeah, and I tell you, number 77 came across the field carrying Wyatt Painter. And we know Mr. Painter personally, don't we, Ken?
Well, yeah, he was one of our Lincoln County First Federal Players of the Week, and Newton-Conover was going for it, Tim, on 4th and 8.
Looking to pass it. Here they come.
And here they come, and here's a pass out to the –
wow, what a play by Caruso.
Caruso catches him behind the line of scrimmage and drops him for a 2-yard loss. And so North Lincoln will take over.
I tell you what, is that Jake Caruso not a special player or what, Kenny?
He is.
I tell you, folks, I'll take Jake Caruso over anybody in the state. He is absolutely one of the best football players I've seen all year long. And there's a reason why he's going to University of Appalachian, I tell you. And don't be surprised if they don't try to get him on the football field. So 1st and 10 for the Knights. They take over on turnover of downs. Landon Beard, the quarterback. Man in motion, Jake. 40. That's Big Snyder there, Ken.
And they take over on the 45-yard line of Newton-Conover, and Snyder's up for, looks like, about a 5-yard gain. His first carry of the night.
Yeah, I tell you right now, outstanding. I like that Snyder kid, Ken. He's a big old
He's
boy.
a horse. He's
yes,
about
he
6'1", 230. Ty Williams brings quickness to that position, but Snyder brings a lot of big power. Again, Beard takes this, gains about 3 before he's brought down on the keeper.
Mr. Will Boykin just said that Cerusse is a bad man. Yeah, he's right about that. Will Boykin of Cleveland County Sports. I think Calvin Hastings just stole him from ESPN, Ken. I think what he did.
Is that where he got him?
I think he did.
Well, he claims he's from Cleveland County.
Well,
so
he is, but you know Will. Will's from all over. But, yeah, Calvin said that he told me, he said Will was going to go to ESPN, and he had to put the clamps on him.
All right, 3rd and 2 for the Knights here.
Will Boykin, part of our show. He's a good boy. All right, here's a handoff to Ty Williams. He breaks a couple tackles. He's got the first down, Ken.
Certainly does. He gets up for about a gain of 5 again.
I tell you what, that running attack is unbelievable tonight for the North Lincoln Knights. They keep pounding the football. And, I tell you, they've even threw the football well. Bears threw the football exceptionally well. Got a touchdown tonight passing. So
their offense been clicking.
I'm telling you.
But I tell you, that fullback, it's like Coach Basil said, if your fullback not getting the most carries, you're not running this offense right. That's
He's
what he told us.
exactly right. Look for him to throw the ball right here. You got Seth Whitley out here to the left. Here's a little handoff to Cerusse.
Cerusse, and that's a good gain up, about at least 6-7 yards maybe.
So that's
Cerusse's first carry of this half. He had 137 yards rushing the first half, Tim.
Oh, my. I'm telling you, he's a player. Yeah, no doubt about that. Ken, we're going to give away this year, Ken, a South Fork 2A High School Football Player of the Year, and it's going to go to the whole entire conference. So Cerusse and Bridges from West Lincoln are 2 of the top runners, as well as Brady and some other folks around the area, too.
Well, you got a good candidates to pick from,
yes,
that's for sure.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. Here's a handoff to, is that Ty Williams? Yes, that's Ty, straight up middle, first down.
The thing about Ty, he don't need a big crease to get through there, and he usually just slides right through there. And he does for another first down.
Yep.
A gain of about 7 on the play. So that's another West End Sales first down.
And that clock's ticking, Ken. 36-0 here on the First Federal scoreboard. Minute and 43 seconds left in the third quarter, folks. And
first down on the 18-yard line.
What a dominating performance it's been so far in North Lincoln.
There's Williams again.
He don't want to go down, does he?
He gets inside the 15, looks like around the 14-yard line.
I tell you one thing about this football team, folks, is leadership. Not only from the coaching staff, from Basil and the whole entire coaching staff. We're talking about the kids on the field. Cerusse, Brady, Rathbone, Whitley, Landon Beard, the Carter brothers. I mean, we could go on and on. Alberti, Painter.
Second and 6 now for North Lincoln.
Outstanding group of young men. Here's a toss out to Brady.
He got running room, and the corner looked like he was going to get more than that, and he hesitated, and the pursuit caught up with him, and he is down around the 11-yard line, it looks like.
I tell you, Brandon Johnson there, number 3 for the Newton-Conover Red Devils. I tell you, Ken, he made an open tackle on Brady. That's pretty impressive there.
Yeah.
And he didn't let go of him neither. Nice job there by that young man. And I tell you,
his gain of about 2 on that play, and it will bring a third down and 4.
And so here comes a big third down play for the Knights. Man of motion, Cerusse. Here's a handoff to Williams. He's got running. He's going to score.
And he takes it across the goal line.
Touchdown, North Lincoln Knights. Wow.
That's another touchdown.
I tell you what,
his
Ken,
third of the night.
This has been a Ty Williams show on offense tonight, folks. Cerusse had a big first half, but Williams, I tell you, he's put two halves together here tonight, folks. So right now, 42-0 on the First Federal scoreboard here, waiting on the extra point attempt. And you see the North Lincoln Knight flags. Here's a snap, and it kicks up, and good.
So that makes it 42-0 on the First Federal Saving Bank, 43-0 on the First Federal Saving Bank scoreboard.
Design the home of your dreams at Silver Point Homes in Lincoln. Located at 2125 East Main Street in Lincoln, or online at silverpointhomes.com. See the new models on display, with more coming in soon. Silver Point Homes in Lincoln is open Monday through Thursday 9 to 6, Friday 9 to 5, Saturday 10 to 4, after hours by appointment. Give them a call at 704-240-3336. Yes, you can build the home of your dreams with the help of Silver Point Homes. 2125 East Main Street, Lincoln.
When you need a ride, Specialized Transport has exactly what you're looking for, serving Gaston, Lincoln, Catawba, Burke, Caldwell, and Cleveland counties. Specialized Transport has your area covered. Ambulatory, wheelchair, and geriatric chair transport. Handicap transportation services and non-medical transport services are available as well. When you need a ride, call Dean Hastings at 704-735-5676. Specialized Transport will get you where you need to be. 704-735-5676.
Okay, but folks, back here at Newton-Conover, where the North Lincoln Knights just scored another Silver Point's home touchdown and lead this contest 43-0 with only 3 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's a kickoff, and it goes into the end zone and will come out to the 20-yard line, and that's where North Lincoln will start this drive. The Knights have been impressive the whole game, folks. And this running attack the second half, they've had 2 possession, and they've just marched down the field with that running attack with Ty Williams scoring both touchdowns. So we should be in a running clock here, Tim, and as soon as they mark this in play, I think.
Got about 3 seconds, folks, before the fourth quarter here, so hang with us. Craig, the quarterback, single wide receiver to the right and to the left. Looks like they got is that a timeout? Timeout. Newton-Conover, folks. We'll be right back here.
Well, that's it.
Heisinger Funeral Home in Falston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Heisinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Heisinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Falston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need. What college is your child going to attend? How you plan today could make the difference. The steps for college planning are almost the same as retirement planning. Start by calculating approximately how much it will cost for 4 years of education. Then determine how much you should save each year. Finally, you should carefully choose the investments in which you will invest. Stiefel Nicholas can assist at each step of the process. Call 4Rembert at 828-624-7306 today to plan your child's tomorrow. Stiefel Nicholas, member SIPC and New York Stock Exchange.
Okay, folks, welcome back to the Newton-Conover High School football game here tonight. And looks like we're going to be going to the fourth quarter here with a play there. And I'm trying to think who that player, number 22, Will Fawn, was the ball carrier.
He gets a gain of maybe a yard on the play, and that will end the third quarter.
Folks, we're going to stay right here, Kenny, and talk a little bit about this, some scores and stuff around the area. We've just been told it's 22-20. Lake Norman Charter still on top of Lincoln, Ken, at homecoming tonight at Lincoln High School.
And we heard that West Lincoln leading 19-17, right?
Got a player down for the Knights. Trying to see who that is, Ken. I can't really tell, but he's hurt pretty good. See Coach Pack went out there on the field to check on that player. Can't tell who that is, folks. Can't really tell who it is, but you got the coaching staff out there.
Knights coaching staff's out there checking it out.
Coach Basil coming across the field, check on his player as well. Can't really tell. Now they're getting him up.
Getting him up. It looked like number 6.
That's George Fox.
That's George Fox.
Yeah, so he's
looked like it
limping a little bit.
A little bit of an ankle or a leg problem. They help him off.
And George, folks, outstanding football player and baseball. He's on that state championship baseball team, kid. Know George well, know his whole family. George is the punt returner on the punts.
They like to put somebody back there with sure hands that's not going to fumble, and George Fox is usually the man they put back there.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's being helped off the field. I think he's going to be okay. It looks like possibly Ken. Not really sure.
He's walking it off, looking a little better. Except we don't know what the extent, whether it's ankle or maybe a hit his knee or something, but he's walking off with a little bit of help.
We'll try to get you an update on George Fox's injury as soon as we find out, maybe from one of the coaches right beside of us or something other. But
so we'll start this fourth quarter. 2nd and 9 for Newton-Conover on their own 21-yard line.
And the clocks will be continuing running here as soon as the ball is snapped, folks. Trip wide receivers to the left, single to the right. Got single coverage on the right up there, Kenny. There's a handoff to, is that Wilfone or Shade?
And that looks
Shade.
like
number 24, Shade.
24, Shade, with a good gain all the way up to the 36-yard line.
And the clock is running.
A gain of 15 on that play.
And 43-0, folks. 43-0 here tonight. It's been all North Lincoln. So here's the Justice Craig quarterback. There's a handoff to Shade again.
And Shade breaks one tackle line of scrimmage, gets ahead for a gain of about 3.
And, Ken, I'm looking out there. I see some unfamiliar numbers now on the field for North Lincoln.
Yeah,
number
I think
18.
North Lincoln has put some second stringers in there now, Tim.
Number 18 and number 12. Number 12 is Jack Carter. That's Daniel Carter's brother. And number 18 is, or maybe that's 19. I'm sorry, folks. Eli Wolfers.
Yeah. I see Jacob Klein still out there.
Yeah, Jacob's still out there. So here comes a pass play.
Here's a pass play, and he know where to go. Here comes a pass rush.
He's got running room. He's got a lot of running room.
Gets the first down before he goes out of bounds right around the 50-yard line.
Craig scrambles around to the right side, looking to throw the ball to the back side to the left, Ken, and was under pressure. Number 71, the big man for North Lincoln, Jesse Ramus, put the pressure on him and made him roll out to the right side. And so Craig just kept the football on. He just kept running, Ken, so picks up a big gain there and a first down.
First down
for the Red Devils.
50, right on the 50-yard line.
So Craig, the quarterback, trip, wide receivers to the left. Here's a handoff to the big man, and that's Shea straight up the middle, picks up about 5 yards to the 45-yard line, folks. Clock is running. It won't stop unless they take a timeout or out of bounds. I don't even think it stops when you run out of bounds. It runs continuous.
Just on an injury or a timeout.
So
it'll be 2nd and 5 for Newton-Conover on the Knights' 45-yard line. So here's Greg waiting for the snap. Here it is, handoff. Now, no, he keeps it and he throws it. Miscommunication there as the receiver slipped. It falls incomplete.
So, Ken, that's going to bring up
3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5. I'm sure it's a 4-down territory here, Kenny.
I'm sure it is. 9 minutes left in this game, folks.
Got Seth Willie playing deep safety back there, Ken. Jacob Klein in the back, and got Jack Carter.
And here's the snap, and here's the pass, and it is completed.
Good pass, nice pass.
First down, and good sure tackle out there by number 10. Gain of 12.
So it's going to be a first down for the Red Devils. Clock is running, 8 minutes and 30 seconds left, folks, in the ball game here tonight. And what a game it's been for the North Lincoln Knights, trying to win their first conference championship here this year, folks. Next game will be against the Lincoln Wolves at home at North Lincoln, and we'll have that game for you. And then they go to Bandy's, Ken, to end out the year for the conference.
Here's a carry down the left sidelines.
So that's going to be
Craig on the keeper.
Close to a first down. That's a first down.
It is
absolutely.
a first down. He gets down to the 25-yard line.
So Red Devils trying to put points on the board, Ken, to make this game interesting with, even though it's 43, but they're trying like all to put points on the board.
Here's a run up the middle and hit.
Number
right
57. Number 57 made the initial hit and tackle.
Hit his line of scrimmage, but carried forward for a couple yards.
Harley Porter, number 57 for the Knights.
Give him 2. It'll be 2nd and 8 on the 23-yard line.
Just got a score update on the East Lincoln Mustangs against Maiden, 20-13. 20-13 to Maiden over Maiden, 2013. East Lincoln on top of Maiden, Ken. That's a huge game.
Yeah, it is. Here's a handoff again to Shea, who's still pounding and gets down.
Number 25 made the tackle there.
Close to the first down.
Number 25 is Ryan Mitchell. He's a new name that we hadn't called yet, Ken. Ryan Mitchell comes in the game. Also, they got number 52 out there too, Ken. Number 52, the young man, Jack Lamont. So some new faces on the defensive side of football now for the Knights.
So it's going to be 3rd and 1 with clock ticking. 6.5 minutes left in this ball game. And
official timeout, I think.
Official timeout. Must have been equipment. Now they whistle it back into play.
Normally that's what it is when the official calls timeout. So
3rd and 1 here for Newton-Conover in a spread offense.
Trip wide receivers to the right, single to the left. Here's a fake handoff.
Pass is caught in the middle of the field, and number 6 is fighting and close to the
that might be a touchdown.
Goal line, but I think he's
second down
on the 1-yard line.
They're saying he's down right there. So he's going to be maybe a half a football short of a touchdown for the Red Devils. Ken, both the varsity and JV are undefeated, Ken. Last night, the JV football team beat Newton-Conover, Ken.
1st and goal. Here's the handoff to Shade, and it's a touchdown.
Touchdown Red Devils, folks. Touchdown Red Devils.
So Shade gets in for a TD, and that'll make it 43-6.
So the Red Devils get on the scoreboard here tonight.
And so they'll be here for the PAT try.
5 minutes and 35 seconds left, folks. So they're coming out to get the extra point. PAT
try. They're trying to get the 11 out on the field as Newton-Conover. And so now they're out there.
Let's see. Trying to see where the 25-second clock is. There's a flag.
Well, I believe it's going to be the delay of the game.
It is.
And they had a couple players that weren't out there, and they had to wait for them to get out there, so that cost them 5. So they'll back it up and try the PAT from the 15-yard line.
So it'll be a 25-yard field goal.
If it was a field goal, it would be 25 yards. So here's the snap and the kick.
Up and good. Hey, I tell you, that's a good kick right there.
43-7, North Lincoln on the First Federal Saving Bank scoreboard.
Subway sliders. 4 delicious flavors starting at $1.89 each. Select your favorite and try the all-new pit smoked brisket from Subway. Naturally cooked for at least 13 hours. Topped with smoked cheddar and barbecue sauce. But hurry, only available for a limited time. Visit your nearest Subway, Carolina Shopping Center, Bossier City, Walmart in Lincoln, and on Bart Street in Belmont.
Need metal roofing? Then you need to see Triad Corrugated Metal Roofing in Lincoln. At Triad Corrugated Metal Roofing, you buy direct, saving you money. Featuring premium paint systems, painted fasteners to match, and 1 to 2 day turnaround. 29-gauge material in stock with 22 colors to choose from. It's the largest selection of colors in North Carolina, plus they'll custom cut to your length. Triad Corrugated Metal Roofing, 108 Industrial Park in Lincoln. Call 980-429-2278.
Okay, folks, welcome back to Newton-Conover High School here tonight. Tim Johnson, Kenny Link.
And here's
WLON,
kick. It's a
107.5.
pooch kick, and fair catch called and made at the 36-yard line.
Rathbone made the fair catch there, Kenny. And speaking of Rathbone, what a great game he's had.
2 interceptions so far in the game, and they'll mark it on the 35, and that's where the Knights will take over. 5:25 left in the game, and the clock ticking.
Got some new players on offense here, folks. I'm trying to get their names in for the North Lincoln Knights.
Quarterback is
number 12. Number 12, that's Jack Carter, the quarterback.
Yeah.
And he's had a great year, Ken, at quarterback.
Yeah, he's had to start a couple of games due to injury, and North Lincoln calls timeout because they didn't have enough players on the field.
Well, they're trying to get other kids on the field and get some of the starters off the field.
So to avoid a penalty, they called timeout to get that extra player out there.
Absolutely. So got 4 minutes and 57 seconds left. We're going to stay right here. Kenny, want to talk about Little Pig's Barbecue. Mike Stansel, 1904 North Main Avenue, folks, down in Newton. Some of the best barbecue you ever eat since 1963. And I'm going to tell you something, Kim. Lady there that works my Ruth, her sons play for Coach Basil right here at Newton-Conover, Ken, and she had nothing but wonderful things to say about Coach Basil. And, folks, go by and talk to Mike Stansel, get some great barbecue. They do catering, too, as well. Also, how about Jimmy Newsom, folks? Newsom Tire Service, 1205 North Main Avenue out of Newton. Jimmy Newsom, his father played for Lenore Ryan, Kenny. Called him Bull Newsom, and him and his wife started that business 53 years ago, Ken, and now his son Jimmy takes over, and what a great business they have there, and his father is in the Catawba Valley Hall of Fame, Mr. Jim Bull Newsom, Ken. Great family, folks, right here in Newton. All right, here's a handoff to, I think it's number 32, Ken. Look like number 32, and, well, we don't have him on the stat sheet, folks. He must be a JV football player.
Very well could be. Coach Basil is emptying the bench right now.
He is. So Jack Carter, the quarterback, like I say, folks, he's quarterback 4 or 5 games this year and had excellent, outstanding games. So they're running the I formation, Ken.
Yeah, they're doing.
They sure are.
So Carter under center.
Here's a handoff.
And
Carter keeps it.
Actually keeps it and gets a gain of about 3 on the play.
4 minutes and 7 seconds left, folks, into the ball game. Want to say hello to our very good friend, Mr. Wayne Howard of the Lincoln Herald. Wayne and I are good buddies, and Kenny, we've known Wayne for a good while, and folks, he does one of the best jobs for the Lincoln Herald. You want to check out all your sports, Mr. Wayne Howard. Also, Matt Chapman sitting right behind us, folks. That rascal's on the South Fork 2A High School Football Show, and also part of the Best in Sports. Matt are good friends. You can always catch Matt as well for the Lincoln County Times News, and he'll have all the sports updates too. For
3rd and 8, and Snyder with the carry.
You can tune in to Kenny Link, Will Boykin
to the 40-yard line.
And Matt Chapman on Wednesdays, folks, from 5 to 6, or actually about 5 to 6:30, Ken, for the Best in Sports. Kenny brings all the sports to you, as well as Matt Chapman, Link Times News sports editor, and also Will Boykin from Cleveland County Sports. And then on Fridays, tune in to the South Fork 2A High School Football. And, Kenny, don't forget about 4 Rembert on Mondays. Coach Rembert calls. We take for a pre-record from Maiden High School as a JV coach. We do the JV football show that we have. We preview that about 15, 20 minutes of the players, up-and-coming Friday night football players.
4th and 9 for the Knights, and back to kick. And here's the
well, could have been blocked.
Yeah, Moody was going to get it blocked because the pursuit was right on top of him, and he had to keep it and try to make something out of it. But
I tell you, that was a smart play by his part.
Dropped on the 33-yard line, and the Newton-Conover Red Devils will take over right there.
Yeah, that was smart on Moody's part there, but not trying to kick that ball.
The blocking let him down on that one, and he had nowhere to kick it. So.
Well, you got a lot of young kids out there, Ken. A lot of kids that don't play varsity. So, and you can look out there in the field and just tell how many. I mean, they got the whole defensive line looks like in the linebackers.
And now Newton-Conover again has a player to come out late to
Number
get
53.
on the field. Let's see if they get another delay or are they going to get it off. I think they'll get it off this time.
Ken,
Less than 2 minutes left.
I'm going to use you for a prop if you don't mind.
Well, might as well. That's what I'm good for. Here's a run up the middle by Slade. He breaks in the open. And he pushed out of bounds finally on the 15-yard line.
Jack Carter made that stop, folks. So Slade, the big running back, number 24. Clock is running, minute and 34 seconds left, folks. Red Devils trying to put more points on the board here before the end of the game. Make sure you stay to the post-game show here tonight, folks, brought to you by Carolina Trust Bank, those good folks out of Lincoln. All right, here we go.
Back to pass. Here's Greg throwing in the end zone, and it is knocked away. Nice defensive play by Jack Carter right at the end line.
Carter made an excellent play.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Clock still running, folks. 43-7. Carter made an outstanding play. Good throw there by the quarterback, Craig. The intended receiver is number 1.
So
here's a handoff.
Greg up the middle to Slade, and he gets ahead for a good gain on the play of looked like maybe about 6 or 7 on the play.
Jesse Ramus made the initial hit at first, Ken. 40 seconds left, folks. Red Devils trying to get it in the end zone. Here's a snap. Here's another handoff. He keeps it this time, quarterback.
Craig, and he has nowhere to go, and he's finally dropped out there around the 10-yard line.
That might do it. That might do it right there, Ken.
Yeah, it looked like a broken play on that, Tim.
20 seconds, folks. 15.
And that's going to do it as the Newton-Conover bench is heading out to midfield, and that will do it, folks. And it's going to be a final here as North Lincoln defeats Newton-Conover 43-7.
The savings on your auto insurance with a stop at Turner Hauser Insurance Group in downtown Lincoln, your area insurance agency. Jamie Hauser invites you to stop in and find out how you can save money on all of your insurance needs, from home to auto to commercial to farm to life. Visit them at their office at 228 East Main Street, downtown Lincoln. Just look for the big blue awning. That's Turner Hauser Insurance Group, your area insurance agency. Call 704-732-9577 or visit the website at turnerhauserins.com. If you think the only thing the UPS store does is shipping, then you've got another ing coming. The UPS store has everything for small business. From print ink to shred ink to bubble cushion ink to notarized ink to copy ink, plus fax ink, receive ink, return ink, scan ink, and so much more. Visit your UPS store in Lincoln for every ink you need for small business. And of course, ship ink too. The UPS store, Print and Business Services, 1422 East Main Street, Lincoln, next to Fax Cafe. Also located at 2230 East Franklin Boulevard and 3340 Romwood Road, both in Gastonia. Since 1934, that's right, 1934, Watson Insurance Agency has been providing the people of our area the best possible combination of insurance, risk management techniques, and personalized service in the most efficient manner possible. And today, the tradition continues. Watson Insurance is one of the largest independently owned brokers in the Southeast, represented over 30 of the largest and financially sound insurance carriers today. Before you buy, get a quote. With offices in Gastonia, Lincoln, and Belmont and Lake Wylie. Find out more at watsoninsurance.com. When it comes to a coyote, it's time to check out West End Sales in Vail, North and South Carolina's #1 dealer. Head to West End Sales in Vail for your coyote today. Check it out. It's time for you to get ahead of the pack and get a new coyote from West End Sales in Vail. Ask about their 6-year unlimited hour warranty and a free loader with